Hello guys, welcome to Ramta Solutions and welcome to your grade 12 analytical geometry exam prep. Today our question paper is Department of Basic Education's Mathematics paper 2 of June 2024. Okay. Because this is a past examination paper, it's important that we look at instructions. I think by now you guys know that we like reading instructions, but I would like to remind you one instruction that is very key. All of them are, but I would like to remind you guys that there's this instruction that says clearly show all calculations, diagrams, graphs, etc., which you have used in determining your answers. This is because sometimes your answers cannot be obtained using calculations, or you might not choose to do calculations, but rather draw diagrams and graphs. If you have to represent or to get to your answer in that manner, so be it. Do not restrict yourself where, even in cases where it's difficult to do algebraic calculations. Okay, if you have to use diagrams and graphs, use them. As long as they will be shown in your answer sheet, it's okay. All right. And then remember that it's important to, one, by now you know that you should round your answers to 2 decimal places unless it is said otherwise. And because you are working for distinctions, that does not mean that you should ignore that you should improve your handwriting. You should improve your handwriting. In other words, instruction 9 says, write neatly and legibly. That's very important. So all the instructions are important, and also because this is analytical geometry, instruction 7, shouldn't forget it. Diagrams are not necessarily drawn to scale. Highlight that. Okay? Good. Now let's get to our section. So normally analytical geometry is question 3. All right, okay, here is it. Now let's see. In the diagram, A with coordinates 3 and 4, B and C are vertices of triangle ABC. Okay, we see that. AB is produced to S. I see that. D and F are x-intercepts. Where is it? D and F are x and y intercepts of AC respectively. Okay, I see that. F is the midpoint. Highlight this. F is the midpoint. Okay, F is the midpoint of AC, and the angle of inclination of AC is alpha. I see it. Cool. Then, where is it? The equation of AB, where is it? It's this one here. Is y equals kx plus 3. They showed it. Okay, and the equation of AC is 2x minus 2. Okay, cool. So it means this value here is 2. Okay, so I need to highlight some few things here. Okay, and I will highlight them. So this is a midpoint, right? So it means this point is equal to this point here, right? That's one thing we should remember. Okay, that's one thing we should remember. Okay, okay, perfect. Now, as we proceed, what else do we need to highlight? Okay. Oh, and the equation of AC is, it's okay. Oh, while we are on it, we can also highlight the fact that F will be 0 and minus 2. Oops, what's going on now? F is 0 and minus 2. All right. This guy doesn't want to write, but it's okay. Right? So F is 0 and minus 2. All right. Okay, cool. Now we are good. So proceeding, as we proceed now, let's see. Question 3.1 says, show that k is equal to 1 over 3. So k, what is it? It is the gradient of line AB. So 3.1, we know we have y equals kx plus 3. Do we have a point given on the line? Yes, we do. We have point A. Here is it. It has coordinates 3 and 4. What does it mean? Where there's x, you put 3. Where there's y, you put 4. Let's go. 4 equals, let's say 3k plus 3. Now this will become 1 equals 3k. Therefore, k equals 1 over 3, isn't it? So we have proved that k is 1 over 3. And guys, remember this question is 22 marks. So it means we must spend 22 minutes on it. Okay, proceeding. Let's see now. 3.2, it says, calculate the coordinates of B, which is the x-intercept of the line AC. Remember, we now have the equation in full. The equation was y equals 1 over 3x plus 3. How do we find the coordinate of B? Where there's y, because it is an x-intercept. Where there's y, we put 0. So 0 equals 1 over 3x plus 3. Okay? Plus 3. Now what is this? We can say 0 equals x plus 9. Therefore, x equals minus 9. We can conclude and say B is minus 9 and 0. Okay. Okay, remember to get this, we multiplied throughout with 3 from this step, of course. Okay, perfect. Now, 3.3, it says calculate the coordinates of C. Okay, it says calculate the coordinates of C. One thing you should remember is that they said F is the midpoint. All right, they said F is the midpoint. Okay, now since F is the midpoint, I will say midpoint is, we're gonna say x of F equals, using the midpoint formula, is gonna be x of A plus x of C all over 2. What is x of A, guys? Rather, x of F. This is the y-intercept. So the coordinates are 0 and minus 2, because the straight line has the equation 2x minus 2, right? So what x value is 0. What is the value of x value of A? It's 3. X value of C, we do not know, right? So what is this now? 0 equals 3 plus x of C. Therefore, we can say x of C is negative 3, right? We are not done. Okay, we are not done. Now we can look for y value of F is equal to y value of A plus y value of C all over 2. What is the y value of F? We said it is the y-intercept, which we can find from the equation. It is minus 2. So minus 2 equals what? Equals, what is y value of A? It is 4. Y value of C, we do not know it. All over 2. Multiplying throughout by negative 2 will be not negative 2, but multiplying every side by positive 2. Positive 2 times negative 2 will be negative 4. And then positive 2 multiplied by this fraction, we will have 4 plus y sub c. Therefore, y sub c is negative 8. In conclusion, C has coordinates minus 3 and minus 8. Happy? So these are the coordinates of point C. Happy? Great. Remember, guys, we should be done with this question in 28 minutes. We are now on the 9th minute, approaching the 10th. Let's see now. 3.4. So 3.4, determine the equation of the line BC. Where is it? Of the line BC, I see it. Of the line, determine the equation of the line parallel to BC. Of the line parallel to BC and passing through S with coordinates negative 15 and negative 2. Write your answer in the form y equals mx plus c. So we will need to find gradient BC. If you do not know the equation of the gradient, you go to the back of your question paper, you will find it. Let me quickly go there to show it to you. Where is it? The equation of the gradient. Here is it. Do you see it? Perfect. Now let's come back. So we then say, we will then say, this is BC, right? This is BC. The coordinates of B, I remember we found, did we? Yes, we found them. So we did find the value of B. What was it? It was minus 9 and 0. All right, it was minus 9 and 0. So we will say, let me just say, this is y of C minus y of B all over x of C minus x of B. What is the y value of C? It is minus 8. The y value of B, it was 0. What is the x value of C? It is minus 3. And what was the x value of B? I think it was minus 9. Isn't it? It was minus 9, right? Oh, yeah. So this then becomes minus 8 over minus 8 over 6. So this then becomes minus 4 over 3, right? This becomes minus 4 over 3 indeed. Okay, B was minus 9 and 0, correct. So the gradient BC is minus 4 over 3. So we are looking for an equation of the line that is parallel to BC. So we'll say y is equal to mx plus c, but its gradient is what? Its gradient is similar to this one here. So it will be minus 4 over 3. Okay? It will be minus 4 over 3. The point that this graph passes on is point S. They said it has coordinates minus 15 and minus 2. So where there's x, you put minus 15. Where there's y, you put minus 2. So minus 2 equals minus 4 over 3 all multiplied by minus 15 close plus c, right? Plus c. So this is minus 2 equals minus 4 over 3. It's similar to minus positive 20. It's similar to positive 20. Therefore, c is negative 22. We can therefore conclude and say this equation is minus 4 over 3x plus, not plus, but rather minus 22. Do you see this? We have shown that the constant is negative 22. Remember, the reason the gradient of this line is minus 4 over 3 is because this line has a line that is parallel to BC. And if it's parallel, it means the gradients are the same. Okay, great stuff. Now let's see 3.5. Calculate the size of angle BAC. Angle BAC, I want to show you something, guys. So angle BAC, this is alpha here. Angle BAC is this guy here. Where is it here? So yeah, angle BAC is this guy. No, angle BAC, yes, it's angle BAC because this is A, right? And then this is B. So because C is somewhere here, it does not matter. Even if I do not include C, what remains is that the angle is the same. Okay, what remains is that the angle is the same. So we need to find, hear me out, we need to find this angle here and we need to find this angle here. So we'll begin by finding angle ABD. Okay, so I'm going to say tan angle ABD. Which one is that? This is tan ABD. Okay, this is ABD. So I'm looking for its angle of inclination. Okay, what is it? It is equal to its gradient. What is its gradient? Its gradient was k. Remember, guys? Perfect. So we will say tan angle ABD is equal to 1 over 3. Therefore, so angle ABD is equal to tan inverse of 1 over 3. Sorry, not 1 over 4. 1 over 3. So shift tan 1 over 3 is, I will leave it correct to 4 decimal places, 18.4349 degrees. I'm writing it correct to 4 decimal places because it is not my final answer. Okay. All right. You can, in the middle of your calculations, try to work with 4 to 5 decimal places. Okay. Perfect. And then your final answer is the one then that you can say it's 2 decimal places. Now we need to find this angle here. What is it? We will use, it is an angle of inclination. We will then use tan, because it's giving us alpha. We will say alpha. What is the gradient? The gradient is 2. All right. So alpha equals tan inverse of 2. All right. Alpha equals tan inverse of 2. Let's see, what do we get? So for this one, we get alpha equals 63,4349 degrees. Okay. 63,4349 degrees. Now I want you to look at this guy here. You will then agree with me that angle ABD plus angle BAC is equal to angle alpha. Okay, so this is it. We are saying angle ABD, angle ABD plus angle BAC is equal to angle alpha. What is angle ABD? We just found that it is 18,4349 degrees. We do not know what angle BAC is. What is angle alpha? We just found that it is 63.4349 degrees. If this was Euclidean geometry section, we will say the reason is because exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Okay, now let's see. 63.4349, okay, 63,4349 degrees minus 18,4349. What do we get? We get angle BAC is equal to 45 degrees, isn't it? Angle BAC is equal to 45 degrees. Okay? Perfect. Now 3.6. I hope you guys are learning something. 3.6, we have triangle ABD and triangle ASC. So let's see. It is further given that the length of AC is 6√5 units. Calculate the value of area of triangle ABD over area of triangle ACS. So ACS is this one here. ABD is this one here. They both share this vertex called A. So we can therefore say, let us use sine area rule. Okay, let us use area rule. So in using area rule, let's find one. I will begin by finding AB using distance formula. All right, using distance formula, AB, I will say, because you're in grade 12, formula for the distance formula, it doesn't carry marks. So I will simply just say, especially for this particular section, I will just say, beginning with the value of B, what is its x value? Or maybe, you know what, let me just do this. I think it's better. It makes you guys not lose focus, all right? So let me just do this. It's better. Or let me just say, let me just say, yeah, I will just say distance is equal to, yeah. Okay, guys, let me just say distance is x2 minus x1 all square plus y2 minus y1 close all square. All right, now that's better. Now let's look at AB. AB will be, let's see, AB will be So I'm starting with B. It'll be x value of B was minus 9. X value of A is 3. Cool. Y value of B rather was 0. Y value of A is 4. Okay. So what do we get here? We get 12 plus, so we get 144 plus 16. What is it? It is square root of 160. Square root of 160. Square root of 160. If we like, we can say it is 4 root 10. Right? If we like, we can say it's 4 root 10. Right? Now let's look at AS. So we're now looking at AS, isn't it? Looking at AS. So looking at AS, let's see. S will be the last point, meaning it is my point that I refer to as 2. So it'll be x value was minus 15. So minus 15. What is the x value of A? It is 3. Close. And then y value of S was minus 2. What is the y value of A? Is 4. Close. Okay. So here, what do we have? Let me fix this. So what do we have here? We have 18 squared is 324 plus 36. Right? Plus 36, it's 360. It's 360. If you like, square root of 360, we can say we have 6 root 10, isn't it? Yes, we have 6 root 10. So we have 6 root 10. Perfect. Now we are done. We did have AC. We need AD because they said ABD. So we need AD. So AD will then be D being my last point. What is the value of D? Oops, I do not know. But from this equation, I can tell that I can tell it'll be 1 and 0. Alright, it'll be 1 and 0. So AD is, guys, this is finding the x-intercept from this equation, okay? So AD will be 1 minus 3 close square plus 0 minus 4 close square. Alright, so what is this? 2 plus 16. No. But 4 plus 16 is square root 20, which is 2 root 5, isn't it? Which is 2 root 5. Okay, now answering the question, we say area of triangle ABD over area of triangle ASC. We'll say this is half times ABD. Where is it? It's this one here. Half times AB times AD, right? Times AD times sine angle BAC all over. Now we are looking at ASC. ASC, we will say AS times AC times sine angle BAC. Alright, sine angle BAC. So you can see that the halves are cancelling and the sine angle BAC are also cancelling. We are left with AB. What is the value of AB? Let's go check it out. The value of AB was 4 root 10. Right? It was 4 root 10. It was 4 root 10 multiplied by AD. What was the value of AD? The value of AD, I think it was 2 root 5. Okay, yes. It's 2 root 5. It's 2 root 5, yes. And then the value of AS, I remember it was 6 root 10. The value of AC, it's given. They said it's 6 root 5 as well. It's 6 root 5. All right. It is 6 root 5. All right. So what are we seeing here? Let's now press our calculators. Open brackets. Or 4 root 10. Close it. Open. 2 root 5. Close. Over. Open. 6 root 10. Close. Open. 6 root 5 and 6 root 10, right? Good. Now, what is our answer? Our answer is simply 2 over 9. That is the value of area of triangle ABD over triangle AAC. So as you can see, this is the 25th minute of the video. This is to say we spent about a minute extra on this one. But because I'm explaining, it makes sense, right? It makes sense. But in your exam, you should try to make sure that you do this at a shorter time. Okay? Perfect. Now let's see. Now we're going to question 4. Now, question 4, it is 18 marks. So we need to spend about 18 minutes on this question. So we should be done at 44 minutes. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see what they're saying. So question 4. Let's see what it's saying. Question 4. In the diagram, the circle centered at C with coordinates 2 and P is drawn. Okay. A with coordinates 5 and 1 and B with coordinates -5 and -3 are points on the circle. E is the midpoint of AB. Did you guys hear that? E is the midpoint of AB. Cool. 4.1. Calculate the coordinates of E. So the coordinates of E is E and what? X of what? X of A plus X of B all over 2. This is the formula of the midpoint. Y of A plus Y of B all over 2. Okay. What is this? X of A is 5. X of B is -3. Y of A is 1. Y of B is -3. Therefore, we can say E must be 5 plus -3 is basically 2. So this is 1 and then this is -1. This is E. Okay? This is E. Perfect. 4.2. So 4.2, calculate the length of AB. Do you guys hear that? Calculate the length of AB. So we are using distance formula. This is 1 mark. Remember, distance formula says x2, x1, right? y2 minus y1 all square, but the square root of these guys. Okay. Therefore, AB is, beginning with B, this is -3 -5 square plus -3 -1 close square. Okay, so what is this? So what is it now? I do see that we have 8, which is 64 plus 4, which is 16. So this is square root 80. Right, square root 80, if you like, you might need to write it as 4 root 5, but let me just get it in decimals. It is 8,94. Okay, it is 8,94 units. Even if you leave it at 4 root 5, it's okay, guys. Oh, they said leave your answer in set form. Okay, leave your answer in set form. So if you leave your answer in set form, here is it. Whether you leave it at square root of 80 or 4 root 5, it's okay. Okay? Perfect. Determine the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB in the form y equals mx plus c. I know with this one, you are somehow using a bit of Euclidean geometry. So 4.3, the equation of the perpendicular bisector we will need to find the gradient AB. So we will say gradient AB is basically y of b minus y of a all over x of b minus x of a. What is y of b? It is minus 3. What is y of a? It is 1. What is x of b? X of b is minus 3. And then x of a is 5. So what do we have here? Minus 3 over minus 8. So this is, what is it? Minus 3 over minus 8. Guys, what is this? Oh, this is half. Right, this is positive half. Right, therefore, gradient of perpendicular will be negative 2. Why do we say that? It's because when the lines are perpendicular, gradient 1 times gradient 2 must be equal to negative 1. Okay, must be equal to negative 1. So as you can see, negative 2 times half will be negative 1. So gradient of perpendicular is negative 2. So remember, they said determine the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB in the form y equals mx plus c. So if it's perpendicular bisector, we can say, of course, from Euclidean geometry, you know that it'll be drawn from from E to C. All right? We already know what point E is. Therefore, we'll say y equals minus 2x plus c. What is the coordinate of E? The coordinates of E are 1 and minus 1. Meaning, where there's x, you put 1. Where there's y, you put minus 1. So let's see. Minus 1 equals minus 2 into 1 plus c. Therefore, I can say c is equal to positive 1. Okay. In conclusion, the equation of the perpendicular bisector, right, is y equals negative 2x plus 1. Happy? Perfect. So this is how we do it. Okay? Let's see now. Now, 4.4, show that p is equal to negative 3. We already know the equation of the line EC. So it's easy for us. What is the equation? It is y equals minus 2x plus 1. So the point we have here is point C with coordinates 2 and P. Where there's x, we put 2. Where there's y, we put P. So P equals negative 2 into 2 plus 1. This therefore says P is minus 4 plus 1, which is minus 3. Happy? This is how we do it. Now, remember, C is the center of the circle. So we have an idea of what we are doing now, right? Good. 4.5, show by calculation that the equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 4y minus 12 equals 0. All right? So let's see. So with this one, we know that we have x, the x value of the center was positive 2. So it'll be x minus 2 all square plus the y value was negative 3. So it'll be y plus 3 all square. What is the radius? Now the question is, what is the radius? If this point, maybe I should have began it like this. Our radius will be, remember this point was 2 and minus 3. So our radius must be 2 minus 3. All right, the distance from here to here horizontally, it is 5 units, isn't it? It is 5 units. What is r squared? It will be 25. Therefore, equation of the circle. So equation of the circle, let me communicate now. Equation of the circle will then be x. I said x value is positive, so it will be x minus 2 close square plus open y. Y value here is negative, so it will be y plus, it was negative 3. Y plus 3 close square. What is r squared? R squared is 25, isn't it? Perfect. Now expand this. It will be x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus y squared plus 6 plus 6x plus 9 minus 25 equals 0. So we have x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6x. This is 13 minus 25. It will be minus 12 equals 0. So we were able to solve, to prove this, right? They said we must show that the equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6y minus 12 equals 0. So here is it. Happy? Good. Now, let's see. The last question. It means with this question, we were flying, like really flying. Really flying. Okay. So let's see with this one. Let's see with this one what we have to say. So they say, calculate the values of t for which the straight line, interesting, for which the straight line y equals tx plus 8 will not intersect the circle. I suspect we will be using nature of roots. Let's see. So where there's y, we will now say we use tx plus 8. Azish, x squared plus tx plus 8 close square minus 4x plus, oops, this is supposed to be 6y. Oh boy, what did I do? This is supposed to be 6y, right? This is supposed to be 6y. Plus 6, where does y? Remember, we put tx plus 8 minus 12 equals 0. So this is x squared. Mine plus, it will be t squared x squared. And this will be plus 16 tx plus 64. Halala. Minus 4x. What is this? Plus 6tx. What is 6 times 8? Must be 48. Plus 48 minus 12 equals 0. Let's collect like terms. Okay, I see a common factor here, which is x squared. So let me just leave it as 1 plus t squared close multiplied by x squared. And then I do see here, we can say we have 16tx plus 60x. This will look like 22. It is 22. 22tx, but I see a minus 4x. So let us say 22. So let us say 22t minus 4 close x. 64 plus 48, 112. 112 minus 12 will be positive 100 equals 0. Okay, it will be positive 100 equals 0. Now, they said when they will not intersect. For them to not intersect, we must say b squared minus 4ac must be less than 0. This is when the roots are non-real. Okay, what is the value of b? Is 22t minus 4 close square. The value of a is 1 plus t squared. The value of c is 100. Is less than 0. Now let's see. We have 484. 22 squared. 484 t squared minus This is minus 44. No, is it? What is this? Is this minus 44? No, it's minus 84. So times 2, it's minus 176 t plus 16. And what is this? Minus 4 times 1. Minus 4 times 1 is minus 4. Times 100 is minus 400. Minus 4 times t squared is minus 4t squared. Times 100 is minus 400 t squared less than 0. So 484 t squared minus 100 t squared, it's 84 t squared minus 176 t. 16 minus 400 is minus 384. This is less than 0. Guys, you have calculators, so please try to use a quadratic formula for this. But I do see I can divide it by 4. Yeah, let me divide it by 4. I will have 21 t squared minus 176 divided by 4 is 19, because I saw that dividing by 2, the number will still be even. So this is 19t. 384 divided by 4 is 96. So minus 96. So you guys have calculators. Use a quadratic formula, or if your calculator has a solve or an equation function, you can use it. So this will be 70 minus, leave a space, close, 3t minus, leave a space, close, less than 0. 96, 24. No, 24. Yeah. 24 and 4. Which one is bigger? Okay, this one is bigger. It will be negative. This is smaller. It must be positive. Cool. Now critical values. Are minus 4 over 3 and 24 over 7. Now let's draw our parabola. Minus 4 over 3 and 24 over 7. They said it must be below 0. If it's below 0, we can then say, okay, t is greater than negative 4 over 3, but less than 24 over 7. All right? And these are the values where these are the values where y equals tx plus 8 and the circle will not intersect. Okay. All right. So this is it, guys. So yeah, this is your analytical geometry for you. Yes, it is about 40 marks. Okay, it is about 40 marks. So yeah, we end it here, guys. Therefore, we will see you next time. Remember, if you would like to get in touch with us, visit our website www.aramtasolutions.co.za. And if you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe, like, and share with your classmates. So with that being said, ours ends here, and bye-bye.